Hello everybody and welcome back to our 4th Age Rhovanion campaign. Here we are relieving the siege of Yodor. The settlement is right over there to our right. We've got several armies here, but they are really just small portions of armies. The main one that we're attacking, which is also the weakest one, is entrenched up on the hill. The faction leader of Dale is over there marching off in the distance. And the units that we're most worried about, the Black Arrows and the Hearthmen of Dale, are right down here below us. And so the plan is to get down there to kind of intercept before these guys get up to join with the rest of the army, and then we can gradually just move up. I don't think they have any ranged units over here. And of course the faction leader is in a cavalry unit, so this should be pretty straightforward once we take care of these tough units down at the bottom of the hill. But if we wait too long, they won't be at the bottom of the hill anymore, so I guess I better sprint my cavalry over there. You can see them turning to face me. Now, the Black Arrows unit has sort of a crown at the top of its banner, indicating that it is giving a morale bonus to nearby units. We're going to kind of avoid... Everybody, let's pull back, actually. We want to avoid the Hearthmen of Dale as much as possible. These Black Arrows are actually going to be pretty tough units to defeat. We won't be able to just sweep them away with a single cavalry charge. So we need to pile on with everybody. Even so, you can see they're winning. There they go, though. Going to catch us there, I think, but we've got... Yeah, we're throwing some javelins in with our bodyguard unit. We can hit them inside. Great, these guys are all taken care of now. There they go. Still took a few losses among those March Wardens, so we'll have to be a bit more careful with them in the rest of the battle. Now, the bodyguard units for Dale are these very strong, heavy cavalry, but a good way to kill heavy cavalry is with these light lancers. So let's get the nobles out of the way. We'll try to hit them with everything else. Yep, losing heavily already. And there he goes. King of Dale is dead. Now, what's this army going to do? They were coming down to help, but they may be leaving the battlefield, or they may just be relocating to the top of the hill. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they left, because this is going to be an annoying fight. So we will have to just do what we can to get around them, to kind of bait them down from the hill. Yeah, what we have here is just 2 units of Barding Militia, 1 unit of Dale Watch. Got 3 archer units and a couple of skirmishers, so if I can get them up. Alright, so yeah, we're not doing damage here very much, but we are pulling them down the hill. And these guys are already wavering. Yeah, routing already.
General is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
And all that running around on the hill has really tired them out, while our cavalry are still fresh, actually. Okay, I was kind of hoping they would just rout with that single charge, but not quite yet. Okay, but there they go, and just finish this up. Okay. Not too bad. Only lost about 60 or so. And that is Yodor saved. Okay. Now, as for this army, we do need to keep it moving. I guess right here will do. We want to keep moving them in this direction and keep supporting them with units that are moving up, because as we saw, we took a few losses there. And those did not come back. We had 17 in one unit, 21 in the other, and that's still what we're seeing here, unfortunately. So that's a little too bad. We'll go ahead and grab some more cavalry there. And in the south, we also need to fight a battle against Rune. And this is going to be a sally, and we're going to get some reinforcements. So again, we're looking at a couple of tough spear units, a tough rider unit, and some other stuff that's not too bad. With our army as the garrison and the reinforcements, we should be okay here. And then we need to get enough men together to cause some trouble for Rune, because we can't just sit back and defend. Alright. So here's the gate. Now, in a sally out battle, the AI will very frequently just move off to one corner of the map. A lot of times they go over here. Sometimes they go over there, and they just kind of camp out. I'm not sure what the calculation is there, but we're also getting a bunch of reinforcements. These are not the best, but they will give us some extra options in terms of charging, and they're all coming from over there. So I want to not use the tiniest units. Like, we've got some of these Rhovanion scouts with just 2 men per unit, and I'd rather not completely lose the unit. We need to generate a quick army here, and so part of that means keeping all these guys intact. So we won't use the 2. We'll probably use everybody else. Let's see how far they're going to go. Sometimes all it takes is for you to get yourself out of the settlement in good order, and the AI will decide to leave. If that happens in this battle, I'm okay with that. So I'd rather get these guys all nice and retrained than lose them. Okay, so they got a bunch of Eastland Raiders. And they're coming right for my cav, so we're gonna have to throw them all in. We may lose a bunch of units there. Actually, I think we're getting the better of them. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Okay, so as for this Easterling Warband, we're gonna fade away with these guys and pull everyone over here and halt there. Let's run my light cav away. Don't want to engage his heavier Riders of Rune. If I could get the Riders of Rune with my Spearmen, that'd be nice, but I also, you know, I need some pinning units or some skirmishers. I don't have any of those. So there will be some sloppy cav charges of necessity here. Now I could risk a hit on the Easterling Warband, and I think I could do pretty well. Like this. Send these guys out wide. And if I could kill the general. Alright, bring that down. Come on, come on. Okay, bail, actually. We're gonna bail on that. What do we have going on here? Okay, everything looking reasonable. Alright, put you guys back on skirmish. Hope that works out for you. Get over here. Can we kill him? Well, we got the Spearmen of Rune routing. That's much better than I expected. Alright, if we don't have a catastrophe happening here, we can manage to kill that general.
The enemy general
There he goes.
press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Alright, this is not a family member, so we don't need to worry too much about him escaping. There he goes, though. We got him with a javelin. I love that. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's get everybody in on this. There we go. Yeah, let's chase him down now. Okay, that's good to have that taken care of. I was a little concerned. So let's wait. They're still kind of in tower range, potentially. I don't want to get any friendly fire. I think we got all of our units left intact. We didn't even take too many losses among our other troops. So we'll do some retraining. And then we will scrape together an army that we will have to send to deal with Rune. Very nice when one of the signature features of a unit actually comes into play. The javelins of the Rhovanion nobles, I think, kind of go under the radar a little bit in most analyses of the use of that unit. I certainly know in earlier days after the mod was released, there was some discussion about how these guys were perceived to be some of the weaker bodyguard units in the mod. And I'm not sure if that's the case necessarily in terms of stats. So heroic victory, yeah, we did very well. They do have smaller numbers though, and they're not as robust as some of the other more dedicated heavy cavalry units. But to make up for it, they have javelins, right? So it's nice when those actually pay off. All right, so we'll get everybody in. Oh, did we lose that unit of 2? I think we did. Just because of automatic merging at the end of a battle. That's too bad. Well, it's kind of a minor thing. It's just a time issue. Right, population here is above 2,000. That's good. We're going to be dipping it well below that now, though. May as well retrain everybody and train a unit of March Wardens. And we will keep training, like skirmishers and archers over here, and we'll kind of meet them up. So they do have a force down here, but again, look at how trashy this is. This is some outland trained Easterling warband, probably from here or here. And so that's quite good. All right, we'll go for a couple more turns here to see what we can expect. But yeah, money's not too bad. We've got our fiefdom dominion up in Bern, and we're working on it in Yodor. Dunlin wants trade, but that just doesn't benefit us in any way. I'm surprised that Nerig Zagil has not come under attack. Khand and Farharad are going to war. And all of that retraining.
Captain.
Alright, so now we've got 3 full units down here that we could bring with us into the north. I could right now put Dale under siege, but they've got a couple of Hearthmen, a couple of Black Spears, and an angry Dwarven host just outside it that would almost certainly attack me. They could hit me with this unit in the rear. They could hit me with this unit. We could probably take it, though. I've just had very bad luck with this particular ford battle. Right, that's what it would be. So if we have Dale under siege and we're right here on the crossing, and say the dwarves attack us, and we win, you know, that could be good. These dwarven units are tough, and they've got actually a lot more in Erebor they could also send. So I've just got very, very bad luck, or bad feelings about attempting that. So the question is, do I need to kill this guy? Well, probably not. We've got some reinforcements coming. So if this solo unit of Dale Watch wants to put me under siege, then I think these 3 cav units can take care of it. So let's keep moving, and we will go, let's see, could I get in the city? It's a 93% chance of success. So another possibility is I get the spy in, he opens the gate, and then I can just assault immediately. But I don't like my chances of that, because that is a siege assault. I'm still facing fire from the towers, and I've got to fight in narrow streets with all of my cav. That's not great. So I'm going to get like up here, right there, and we're going to see what Dale does, what the dwarves do, because we are somewhat in a threatening position. But my plan is this. My plan is, instead of going right for Dale here, to go around the mountain. I have had some good luck doing that. I think this is now my preferred approach. We'll see if it pays off. Alright, so everybody here is all set. I think the King of Rhovanion is going to stay in Rhovanion, and his son is going to get out.
Orders? Yes, Captain.
And I think these guys are sitting ducks. So let's maybe leave the spearmen, just in case the king dies this turn. There's the full stack. Damn it. Okay. Okay. And they've got lots of movement points. Look at that. They could put me under siege immediately. Okay. Well, we've got to keep training. Let's get another unit of spears. And let's move these guys somewhere they could be useful. And I think that's over towards Rhovanion. Kind of hide them in the woods there. And then we can maybe meet them up next term. If this army doesn't attack me here, I'll be shocked. That could have been just a massive mistake there on my part. Not scouting that out first. Alright, do we want to do any building? You know, it might not be bad to have something trainable out of burn. 3,000. But in 3 turns, we're going to be making another 700 or 800, something like that. And now we can't train anything out of Arab Gobel. We just drained the population. That's going to come up, but it'll take a while. But we have to keep doing that everywhere. All right, nothing we can do about it now. If things look really desperate, we're gonna have to, I don't know, try something else. But I think we're just gonna leave it. This is just to get eyes on the settlement here, which we know is now occupied by Rhovanion, and yes, we are attacked. Now, we do have the option of withdrawing here, but we also have another option. So, option 1 is withdraw from the battle because we're just completely outmatched. The balance of power bar is not in our favor. We are so outnumbered. However, we are facing a lot of low tier stuff. We could kill their general. We could kill this cavalry, and they have 1, 2 units of archers. That's it. So we could fight this, do a lot of damage, and withdraw. The other advantage to fighting the battle, and I put the word fighting in air quotes there in case you weren't watching for some reason, is that if we get to the battlefield, we could immediately withdraw now, and we would get a lot more movement points. So, you've seen the AI do this, right? Where you attack them, they get on the battlefield, and then they leave immediately, and then they walk backwards like a crazy amount of space. Well, you can do that too. So it's not an exploit. Well, probably is an exploit, but it's not cheating, I guess. It's a mechanic that both you and the AI can use, and the AI uses it frequently as a way to preserve your own forces. It's kind of like a disordered retreat or something. It would be nice if the game modeled that somehow by say giving the army some token losses if you did that, if you just withdrew. Although on the other hand, it is nice to have some replication of an orderly withdrawal, right? If the game gave you the option of withdrawing in sort of panicked pell-mell flight, and that meant your army could withdraw really far, but you lost some troops. Or you could choose the option of withdrawing in good order, which meant that your army would withdraw a shorter distance, but you'd preserve your forces. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, those things will never happen. So what I think we want to do here is just see how they come on. I'd rather not lose too many of these guys because I don't have too many. That said, if I take a few losses among all of them, I could retrain them. Alright, if he's getting isolated... Come on, come on, come on. Keep coming. Get him, get him, get him. We're not going to catch him. We are going to push him. We're we're going to take some losses. Why are you walking? Oh my gosh. Double click. Did I not double click? Alright, we're going to take these guys out for sure. And we just want to make sure that his general does not get away. They're wavering. Alright, some warband are chasing us, but who cares about that? Everybody get away. Okay, we're charging in. He's going to die very soon. Alright, catch him before he routs. Good. Alright, so now, what do we want to do? What do we feel like doing now? Sticking around? Nice open field. What are you boys up for? Riders. That's what I thought. Alright, so we'll stay in it for a little while. We didn't even take too many losses from arrows. We're warmed up. And our heavier guys are winded. So we want to take this kind of slow. Now they're warmed up. Alright, this is now their heaviest cavalry unit, Riders of Rune. Notice the lack of spears, making these guys a lot less dangerous in the charge, and meaning that if we get the charge on them, they are going to die very quickly. Again, these guys, bonus versus riders, bonus fighting riders. So we're going to be able to do some real damage with our Rhovanion scouts. The March Wardens, same thing. I believe same thing. Yeah, same thing for our general too. So we are actually a very dangerous army. For, you know, despite the fact that we're so small. All right, but I think this is looking like the weak side. They've got their heavy guys over here on their right, so we could just, you know, move our army over here. I think what they're going to do is once everyone gets into place, they're going to march forward. Okay. We're sending archers up. Warband. Is that skirmishers? Alright. Alright, I'll send a guy after these archers. What do I do here? Everyone crash in on that warband. We've caught the archers, but their heavy cav is right near us, and so I think we got to get out of here. Come on. Alright. We get caught a little bit. Skirmishers and warband. Let's get back here, and let's kill those Riders of Rune. They're coming right over. Hit those skirmishers, and yeah, look at them rout. Hit the warband now. Alright, they're wavering. I really wanted to time this better. Okay, skirmishers breaking. Okay, now they're breaking. Okay. Jeez. Doing pretty good. Okay, we are getting shot. But you know, you guys attacked me. So we're winded again. We've got 36 minutes left before the timer goes off. Okay. We're going to move up kind of slowly with those guys. Move these guys over here. When they stop, we're going to charge them. And they're so far from the other units. All right. Here comes some warband belatedly. They got all these warband, but warbands do not get bonuses versus riders, if you'll notice that. They've got the, I think, short spear attribute, or they don't have it, or whatever it is that that makes spearmen good against cav. They don't have it. They're basically just low tier warband, essentially. Not disciplined, not particularly trained at fighting cavalry. So we're gonna rest you guys. Yeah, let's see what they're going to do now. Okay, so it looks like those Riders of Rune have come back. I'm going to send out a single unit of scouts to deal with them. Actually, let's make it 2. And this will be the end of this unit. Yeah, they're not going to come back now, so we can... Maybe we can hide in the trees here. Alright, skirmishers, a half unit of archers, and that's it for ranged, I think. So pretty soon it'll just be a matter of choosing our charge targets. Alright, Rhovanion Rider Mercs. Let's send these guys in. Both of these guys are actually hidden. And, you know, I want to leave him there. I think we will catch them, but we may also draw warband into it. Let's bring these guys around. Alright, this is getting a bit risky. So I'm going to cancel this, cancel that, everybody get out. Didn't break him fast enough. Let's hit them now. I think we get these guys. Yep. Now we got the skirmishers and the archers together right here. We'll just keep running them off the battlefield. Now we've got kind of a mess. But this is actually also an opportunity for us to turn and route a lot of these units. Alright, not you. Not you. Yeah, see that route spreading? See if we can make that continue. Yup, look at them all go. They're shaken, so we'll swarm them with everything. Is it just a couple of units left at this point? Some of these guys may regroup, but I really don't think so. 2 units left. They're going to go, and then the Axemen will follow. Wavering already. Yeah, see, they're out of formation, and so... Oh, man. Alright, wasn't expecting to actually fight this. And win it. But great terrain for us. The AI had, like, too big of an army for its own good. It was trying these very long formations. All of that worked against it. Probably don't need to chase all these guys down, but maybe a little experience will come of it. So yeah, all very, very much in our favor. We could maneuver without running into obstacles like forests that would be bad for our cav, or that wasn't really in the way. So we didn't have to deal with them as a in a very strong position, and they were attacking, so they were always moving out of the formation. So that was surprisingly good. Let's take a look at this. Heroic victory, yeah. We killed 1,700 of them and lost 160 so men. All right, that was Rune's turn. Let's see if they have anything else in the area to throw at us. But, man, this... if we have anything like a reasonable amount of numbers left, then I think we will continue that campaign in the south. Now, we do have some other armies moving around, another half stack here, so we will need to group that up. But now, yes, now we are being attacked by dwarves as well as men. Interesting. So we're being attacked by Dale and the dwarves. I don't know if I want to fight this one. But I'm thinking I may have to go to the battlefield. That said, I think this episode is running long, so we will stop it here, folks. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll stick around for this fight against Dale and the dwarves, and this may be a fight that we take. We'll see. Take care until the next one.